Hello, hello. It's time to make the music or the comedy or whatever folks would like to share here today on the Hambones virtual open mic on Zoom. And I need to mute myself on this other screen. There we go.
Thankfully, we couldn't hear it, so
Good, good. I'm glad you didn't hear the echo of me. So it is the fifth Tuesday, and at the Brick and Mortar Hambones in Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania, I was the fifth Tuesday host. Each week had a different host, and it's the fifth Tuesday, so here I am hosting the Hambones virtual open stage on Zoom. We have some folks on the list today standing by, ready to share some of their creations with us and music of other folks as well, which I'm going to do as well today. I'm going to sing a song that I wrote an hour ago, and I'm going to sing a song from a friend of mine, written by a friend of mine. And we are celebrating the founder of Hambones and the open mic and the founder of this community. It's birthday today. Jeff Holt. Happy birthday up there in the big Hambones in the sky. So I'll start with a song for Jeff after I tell you all who is coming up. So everybody is ready. Let me look at the list here. But first of all, I want to tell you that we are on YouTube and also on Zoom. You can join us in Zoom. If you're listening on YouTube and you're like, gosh, I wish I could play too, join us on Zoom. Wes, is the Zoom link in the YouTube description?
no, we don't put that in there. You'd have to follow through on Facebook. You can go
Okay,
to, and which
go
you
to
can get
Facebook.
to by going to hambonesopenmic.com.
You can go to hambonesopenmic.com if you'd like to join us on Zoom. So, on deck, which means after me, is Happy Ron and Carla. And then in the hole, waiting to go after Happy Ron and Carla, is Nancy Kalau. Did I pronounce that right? Very good. Very good. Oh, it's so good to be here. Thank you so much for joining us. I love hosting open mics. It's such a great way to connect with everybody, and great collaborations happen because of open mics, even virtually. So I want to thank Jeff Holt for all of the collaborations and experiences and adventures that he has inspired for many years. I first met Jeff, it's his birthday today, and he was the proprietor and founder of Hambones and the open mic and everything else that happened there, Taco Tuesdays and all that. But I first started working with Jeff back in 1998 in Bridgeville when he called upon me to host an open mic on Tuesdays, every Tuesday at Senior Frogs in Bridgeville. And I've bounced around following him around town at each new venue that he managed and brought music makers in, and he kept calling upon me to make music on Tuesdays and host the open mic. And we invited comedy and spoken word. So if you're listening on YouTube and you have something you'd like to share, it doesn't necessarily have to be music. If you have poetry or stories or some great tales to tell, you can join us on Zoom. So this is a happy birthday to Jeff and a thank you for creating this community we have that's grown way beyond Pittsburgh. We have a community around the world now. Thank you so much to everybody who's been a part of that. So here's a happy birthday song to Jeff Holt, an expression of love and gratitude. Turn on the splash. Whew, here we go. I'm a little nervous. Open stages are great places to share songs that you just wrote, and this is one of those. There are so 'cause you were born on this day. You called upon me and said, how about you call upon your friends to come out to play? Let's get together on Tuesdays and hear what they have to say. From Bridgeville to Wexford, we made a lot of friends. Drinks and music flowing, tears and laughter, again and again. Bloomfield to downtown, and Lawrenceville until the end. We keep your dream alive for you, old friend. There are so many songs that have been written. There are so many tales that have been told. Brought us together and said, how about you share your heart, your mind, and bare your soul? Let's get together and open up our eyes and lose control. Yeah, Bridgeville to Wexford, we made a lot of friends. Drinks and music flowing, tears and laughter, again and again. From Bloomfield to downtown, Lawrenceville until the end. We keep your dream alive for you, old friend. Happy birthday, brother. May your soul be blessed with every word and melody inspired us to share. And I hope that they have Taco Tuesdays there. Now we've grown coast to coast and all around the world. Drinks and music flowing, tears and laughter, it's virtual. Kept us connected, so the music never ends. So we keep your dream alive for you, old friend. So this painting behind me is a painting that was painted by Jeff Holt. And he always had his paintings on the walls of all the venues that he managed. And every once in a while he would do a special show with a whole bunch of paintings, but usually he had lots of other artists sprinkled in between his paintings as well. And this one I kept staring at when he brought in a whole collection. And I said, I really love that painting, Jeff. And I said, how much do you want for it? And he said, how about some guitar lessons? So I'd show up early to set up for the open mic at Senior Frogs in Bridgeville, and then would go downstairs and would do a guitar lesson in the basement. And it didn't last for very long because he realized it was really hard for him to get away for half an hour because he likes to be up at the bar and making sure that everything is flowing properly. So we have a bit of Jeff Holt behind us, a little bit of sunshine. So thank you, Jeff. And thank you, all of you, for being a part of the big family that he inspired to create. He's been bringing a lot of us together for many, many years. And thank you, Wes Mason, for everything you do to make this virtual open stage happen. There's a lot that goes on these computers and such, and he makes sure that everybody gets a nice sound check, and he knows all the right buttons to push and make sure everybody knows how to get everything working. And you're a button pusher, Wes. And you teach us to be good button pushers too, in a good kind of way, in a technological sort of a way.
I'm just very lucky with the buttons that I push, you know.
So let's have a toast, everybody. Let's have a little toast to Jeff Holt for getting us all together again and again. Happy birthday, Jeff Holt. So now, I'm going to do a song that was written by my friend Bob Nagy, who has been joining my live streams since I started live streaming every weekday at the beginning of quarantine in March of 2020. And he's been to almost every one of them. And if he missed them, he watched them afterwards. And I got to see him face to face for the first time this past Saturday. It was so good to see you, Bob. I'm glad you're here with us today. And it was nice to give you a big old hug at the Pittsburgh winery. And I'm sorry that I didn't have your song on my iPad. I didn't carry any of my folders with me, so I'm going to play it for you here today. This is a song called Moving by Bob Nagy. I walk along the familiar highway after leaving agony. I feel the need to start running. The cold exhilarates me. I want to start a life anew. Origination on my mind. I see and hear, I see and hear. I see and hear the days go by, moving into the night. Eventually begins another day. Sometimes helps us to find who we are, and for some they just move the wrong way. I want to know where things went wrong. Why did it take so long to see the road that I was running from were demons inside me? Now there's some answers. I come face to face. I come face to face, and I decide to search for more. Moving into the night. Eventually begins another day. As I'm pressing on, I feel the need. That's why did some move the wrong way? Everyone wonders their own different ways. Try to decide the best way to go. Time keeps moving without regrets. I guess the trick is to just keep moving into the night. Eventually begins another day. As I'm pressing on, I feel the need. Some they just move the wrong way. Moving into the night. Eventually begins another day. I hope to succeed in life. I just want to move the That's a song, like I said, written by my friend Bob Nagy. He wrote it after he dreamt it. He woke up from a dream and he recorded it with his band. And that's my rendition of it. Thank you so much, Bob Nagy, for asking me to play your wonderful song. All right. Well, now it is time for me to introduce the first person on the list, who is from San Diego, California. Happy Ron and Carla. And on deck is Nancy Kalel. And in the hole, which means after Nancy, is Gregory Dean. So y'all get your guitars ready, get yourselves all warmed up, do your vocal warm-ups and all that. And all right, here we have Happy Ron and Carla.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello,
Thanks.
hello.
Thanks for hosting. Most of you know Carla. She's actually hanging out here. She's going to be singing along on some of the songs.
Wonderful.
This song that was first made famous by Miss Victory, and a year from now when she covers it. I still want to find my heart a place in a world that's forgotten how to live with grace. People moving so fast that they never learn to dance, to build a life that starts with romance. The lost art of love. The lost art of love. She kissed my lips, and we knew when they touched that we were finally home. Didn't take much, but time can take away its gifts. And now she's gone, wrapped in its mist. The lost art of love. The lost art of love. Should I just give up and leave the dream behind? Or do I have the faith to risk it one more time? Crawling out of a hole, 1,000 memories deep. I need to be ready to be found by what I seek. I know it won't come back till I start to let it in. It's time to learn the art of love again. Lost art of love. The lost art of love. The lost art of love. The lost art of love. Thanks so much. She was no dark temptress, no wannabe goddess. She only wants you to give what you can. She asked if I'd been round the block. I said, hell, I am the block. She said, I think I found the right man. I made love to an angel. I made love to an angel. I never knew that angels need love like we do. I always thought that I was too rough, and how could I be enough? How could she want one who's so earthly? She always seemed neat and clean. I think that you know what I mean. I never thought she would say, let's get dirty. I made love to an angel. I made love to an angel. I never knew angels need love like we do. I've waited my whole life for my feet to leave the ground, and now that she's arrived, I'm never coming down. I made love to an angel. I made love to an angel. I never knew that angels need love like we do. Thanks so much. You can find me at Happy Ron, one word, at YouTube, Facebook, and I have professional recordings of both those songs with videos on YouTube. You want to check them out. Thanks again.
That was beautiful. Happy Ron.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for letting everybody know how to find you. I didn't even have to ask. The Art of Love is wonderful, and so is your angel song. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing today.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
All right. All right, that was Happy Ron with Carla there in the background. And we have, up next is Nancy Kalel. And on deck is Gregory Dean. And in the hole, which means after Gregory, is Jimmy Yamagishi. So Nancy, hello. Let me unmute you. I'm clicking on ask to unmute. There we go.
Here we go.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, Cherylann. Hi, everyone. That was great. Happy Ron. I put a little comment in the chat room for you. I enjoyed that very much. This song was inspired by a sermon from one of my priests, and so I was paying more attention to what he was saying, and then I liked the line, so I turned it into a song. But this is called "Gladly, Lord, Gladly." It seems I always pray for something, yet the Lord asks nothing in return. All that I have and all I've ever needed comes from Him, comes from Him. Gladly, Lord, gladly, I will give, I will love, I will honor your ways. Gladly, Lord, gladly, I will try, I will strive to do what you say. Gladly, Lord, gladly. I hope the Lord knows I am grateful for everything He's done for me. I don't really know all the things to show Him that I care, that I care. Gladly, Lord, gladly, I will give, I will love, I will honor I will strive to do what you say. Gladly, Lord, gladly. I know within, whoops. I know within, all things are possible, such glory in His name. Gladly, Lord, gladly, I will give, I will love, I will honor your ways. Gladly, Lord, gladly, I will try to do what you say. Gladly, Lord, gladly. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, everybody. I will put my YouTube channel link, Cherylann, in the chat room there for you. And then typically, just to find me, it's easiest, I guess, YouTube, because I have a YouTube channel. And you could just put Nancy, Kellel, in there, and you'll find me, or Google me. I've got getting a stronger presence. So that's how you find my music. SoundCloud, YouTube, let's see, Reverb Nation too. This is, need to put a capo on here. I'm going to attempt a little cover here because I just think this is a pretty song that I really like. And it reminds me of my childhood. And it's, well, I'm just going to play it. You'll recognize it, I do believe. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh then why can't I? Happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? Why can't I? Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
That was so beautiful, Nancy.
Thank you.
I wished I was able to let everybody hear me singing harmonies with you. That was such a beautiful rendition. But I know there's a lag, so I would have been messing you up.
Yeah, a little latency there. But thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that was so beautiful. That's how I would have imagined Karen Carpenter singing Over the Rainbow. You have a very beautiful Karen Carpenter-ish contralto.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that
Gorgeous.
a lot. That's wonderful. All right.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Remember to put your links in the YouTube chat afterwards, because you were saying them so fast I wasn't able to keep up with you to type them in there. So make sure you share them with everyone so they can find you for more music.
Will do.
Nancy Kalel, everyone. Thank you. All right, so we're going to mute her, and we are going to move along in the list now. In the hole is John Gary, and on deck is Jimmy Yamagishi, which means Jimmy is after who is going on now, who is Gregory Dean. I'm going to unmute you, Gregory. We are ready for you.
Here we go. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Welcome.
The song I wrote was about my mother-in-law near the end of her days, when anything that would happen would take her off of her game. And she thought the world was coming after her. She got very paranoid in the end. And this is kind of a song about that. It's called Not on Your Game. Why waste your time with the things that don't really matter, or things that can go wrong? You let the stress start to mess with your head. It takes you to where you don't belong. You're not on your game. There's no one to blame. And the darkness you see is your own fantasy. People call all the time and disturb you, and you think that it's all a plot. Junk mail arrives in your box, it upsets you, and you go where you go a lot. You're not on your game. There's no one to blame. And the darkness you see is your own fantasy. It's time to change, so let go of your negativity. 'Cause if you do, the drama goes away and sets you free. Not on your game. There's no one to blame. And the darkness you see is your own fantasy. You walk around all the time with those people, and you think that they speak to you. Just look around and see nobody's talking, looking, or caring what you do. You're not on your game. There's no one to blame. And the darkness you see is your own fantasy. Not on your game. 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 Did that come through? Thank you. Back in 1970, if you were alive then, I wrote a song called The Spider. And it was a strange kind of little song. Can you hear me okay? Okay, good. spider hops from fly to fly, catching them as they fly by. Never wants to stuff himself, only wants to store his wealth. And he saves them for his wife and the children with their knives, for Uncle Jack, Aunt Joan, and company. His web is spread so nice and thin, so catches prey, so once they're in, he'll let them struggle for a while, then he'll greet them with a smile. Sympathy is not his game, law of nature is to blame, for that he may not face his family. And if he's crushed under your shoe, his family comes after you. A lot of them begin to bite and keep you up all through the night. Hungry is all they are. Daddy's dead, you've gone too far. Compensation is all they want from you. Thank you.
Great song, Gregory. What is the name of that song? The spider song? What's the name of your spider song?
The spider.
The spider. What a great! I'm gonna hear that sort of music now whenever I see spiders. That's awesome. It's a catchy tune. Well, this is Gregory's first time with us, everyone. He is from Ohio. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your song, Gregory. How can everybody find more of your music if they want to continue to hear
I haven't
hear those
posted
songs
much,
again?
but you can find me on YouTube under Midi Mensch, spelled MIDIMENCH. I've got about 240 videos I've posted, mostly from my band, though. Not a lot of my originals, but you'll find some things there.
So youtube.com
/Midi Mensch. Yep.
Right. I'll make sure I get that in the YouTube chat.
Oh, and Cheryl, I'm from California.
Oh, okay. It said that you're
But I lived in Ohio for 24 years.
Okay, we have so many people from California. Nancy, who was on before you, is from Los Angeles, California, and Happy Ron's from San Diego, California. Wow, how's everything going out there with the weather and everything? Is it?
We're actually very good.
Down?
The fires that you read about in the paper are about 500 miles north of us near Lake Tahoe. So that's it's pretty far away.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Now, Nancy might be closer to fires because she's more in the mountain area.
Okay. So you're in a safe region out there.
I'm near the beach.
Oh, nice. How often do you go to the beach?
Not a lot.
No. Oh my goodness! I think I would go sink my feet in the sand and in the water every day just to watch the sunset.
Yeah, we're 4 miles from the coast, so it stays cool here. I mean, the hottest days we get are maybe 80.
Nice. It sounds like you live in a beautiful, beautiful place out there. Well, thank you for joining us here on the Hambone's virtual open stage.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your songs. Gregory Dean, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
On YouTube. We'll put his link in the chat here in just a moment. After we move along, I'm going to mute you now, Gregory. Thank you once again.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to move along on the list. Up next is Jimmy Yamagishi, who is from Los Angeles, California. And after him on deck is John Gary. And in the hole, which means after John Gary, is Matthew Crow. So get ready, you guys. You'll be on after Jimmy Yamagishi. Hello, Jimmy. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Wow. So, there's so many of us from the left coast here. I thought I'd do a song that has a little bit of a California reference. Unfortunately, a lot of people on the East Coast don't know where Paris is, but Paris, California is where they have a big balloon festival and everything else. It's also one of the world's largest trailer parks, I think. But anyway, so I thought, well, I'd write a song about Paris because somebody asked me to write a song about Paris. So, and it combines Paris and Paris. Lisa lived in Paris before she moved out here. Had champagne aspirations, though she looked more like a beer. I asked, is that your truck outside? She said, how could I tell? I said, Paris Valley Campers is silk screened on the shelf. Oh, Paris, just south of Riverside. Oh, Paris, they couldn't spell it right. You'll find Archie's Triumph sitting up on blocks, and Sean D. Lacey hanging up his socks. The Flame Job and the Louvers were quite a work of art, and it moaned as Lisa tried to make it start. Da Vinci had on her front bumper, freed me from the mud. I offered her some Monet. She said, nah, it's all good. Oh, Paris, just south of Riverside. Oh, Paris, they couldn't spell it right. You'll find Archie's Triumph sitting up on blocks, and Sean D. Lacey airing out his socks. It was the night I met a girl from Paris, the girl with that 4x4 from Paris. Her name was Lisa, from some bar in Paris. Oh, Paris. Oh, Paris. Oh, Paris. Thanks. And then this one, I was thinking I was going to do it later on, but since you did mention Jeff and the impact he's had, a lot of us have written songs that reference people that we don't get to see very often or ever get to see. And the music that we do is a legacy that lives on, just like with Jeff and Hambones and everything else. Somewhere on the radio, another voice is laughing. Somewhere on the radio, they'll try to buy your soul. Somewhere on the radio, the politics are flying. Somewhere on the radio, it's only rock and roll. And that's all right by me. If I can't be there with you, you can sing our song and the message will come through. Somewhere on the radio, I will sing for you. Somewhere in maternity, another star is born. Somewhere in retirement, another star goes home. Somewhere in the shadows, someone's looking for a light. Somewhere in the spotlight, someone's wishing they could hide. And that's alright by me. If I can't be there with you. You can sing a song and the message will come through. Somewhere on the radio, I will sing for you. And I will sing as life goes on. And I will sing through my guitar. Turn it up because I'm singing just for you. Somewhere on the radio, somewhere on the radio, somewhere on the radio, I will sing for you. I will sing for you. Thanks.
Well, I'm so glad that you sang Somewhere on the Internet for us here tonight, Jimmy. What a beautiful song. And I love your Paris song, too. So clever with all of the art references and such. So good to see you tonight and always. Can you tell everybody once again how they can find you here and else on the Internet and elsewhere?
Yeah, I'm all over the place. Just Google my name. I've got my own YouTube channel and stuff. And also, for those of you guys who are interested, SongNet, the organization that I have, will be having a meeting tomorrow with Jeff Weber, who's a very well-known and very famous producer. He's got so much credibility, I can't even bother to try listing it all because there's way too much. But if you go to email showcase@songnet.info, you can get a Zoom link. If you want to submit something for him to listen to and make a little critique or review, you can do that too. Again, email that as an MP3 to showcase@songnet.info. We'll hook you up with that. Or you can come in person. We're going to be meeting in Pasadena. The information is all there on our website as well, and on our YouTube page and on our Facebook page. And yes, if you
showcase@songnet.info is for...
it's showcase@songnet.info if you want to register. If you're in the LA area and you're coming, you'll get a free book if you do that. And because Jeff made a collection of humor about the pandemic, and he said he wants everybody to smile, so he's bringing a book to give to everybody. It's like a compilation of humor about the pandemic, so that's kind of cool. And then if you're not, and you still want to participate through Zoom and just see what people are submitting and find out what his insights are about your music, you can log in on Zoom and participate that way, or you can just listen. Also on our YouTube page, SongNet does have a YouTube page as well. So check it all out. For any information or anything else related to SongNet, just hit up showcase@songnet.info and we'll hook you up.
All right. Thank you so much for hooking us up with the links to figure out how we can get hooked up. Great to hear you and see you once again, Jimmy Yamagishi. All right. And I like how you say left coasters instead of west coasters. That's great. I think we have some more left coasters coming up. Let me get this list back up here. All right, Jimmy, I'm going to mute you. Thank you once again. Oh, you muted yourself. Thank you. All right. Jimmy Yamagishi, that was. Up next is John Gary. And after John, which means on deck, is Matthew Crow from Pittsburgh. And in the hole is Orange G from Pittsburgh. Now, who we have on now is John Gary from Northeast Ohio. John, what part of Northeast Ohio are you from? Here we go. We got you unmuted. You're ready to go, John. Welcome.
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
I live in Stowe, so I'm about 40 minutes to the southeast of Cleveland. So about 40 minutes right from downtown Cleveland. Just about 15 minutes from Akron. About 2 hours from Pittsburgh. So
I think you might need to turn up a little bit because it's not you're not loud enough for the Zoom screen to switch to you instead of me.
are you not hearing me? How's this? This good? Okay. All right. I do want to say, Cherylann, your tribute song was beautiful. Appreciated hearing that.
Thank you so much, John.
So, got a couple of songs I've not played here before. I am an early riser and have been for decades. So my first song here is a song called Say Hello to the Morning. And what I was trying to capture here are those very first initial rays of sunlight that are coming up over the horizon. You can see them kind of coming out of the clouds or through the trees and that. So anyway, Say Hello to the Morning. Say hello to the morning. For the night has passed away. Watch the sunrise o'er your shoulder. Say hello to the new day. Can I give the love I have to you? Will you take these things I have? I give them all. Sweetly say I love you, and you know I always will. For it's morning, I'm beside you. And I'll give the love I have to you. You can take these things I have. I give them all to you. And say hello to the morning. Thank you. So I have a story for my second song. September will be my wedding anniversary, and my wife and I had a really, really rough first year of marriage. From the time that we got married to a year later, we had moved about 5 times. We'd both lost our jobs and had moved about 200 miles away from our family and friends. And I believe right about our first anniversary, we had about $5 in the checking account. So it was a really, really, really rough first year. being our anniversary, of course, it's a little bit difficult to buy a gift when you have no money. So I wrote a song for my wife for our first anniversary. The theme of our wedding was Forever and a Day, and so the song is called Forever and a Day. And it speaks to the relationship that we have and what she means to me. And later this month, we will celebrate our 38th anniversary, so this song is 37 years old. So, and Forever and a Day. Lady, I've chosen you to share my life, to share my hopes and dreams. I want to say to you, how I love you. Lady, there was a time before you came, I felt alone, and lady, you filled this void within my life, and now you hold my heart near yours. Give me love I thought unreal, you made me feel alive again. And now I'm sure I know you'll never go, be here till the end. Lady, you share my life, you are my wife and my best friend. And lady, if there's a way for me to say and show this love I have for you, show you all I care. It's always been there, waiting for someone. And now you, forever and a day, this love will stay, for it has found you. And I love you. Yes, I love you. Lady, I've chosen you to share my life, to share my hopes and dreams. I want to make it clear to you how I love you. Thank you.
such a beautiful song to celebrate your love, John.
Thank you.
Do you have a recording of that?
I do.
online?
That's actually on my first release called Vacation Days. It's an interesting song. So it's written on piano, but this is just a guitar version of it. But yes, that one's recorded.
All right,
So you can find all of my things on a couple of things. Garsongsmusic.com is my website. I also have a link tree for Garsong's music, or you can search me on the internet under John R. Gary, and typically either Garsong's music or John R. Gary, you're going to find all of my work.
So everything is on your link tree, right? So if people go to link tree, they'll find links to everything.
You will, yes.
Okay, so linktree /
Garsong's music. GARSONGS music.
Music. All right, I'm putting that in the YouTube chat for everyone. There we go. That's for John Gary. Thank you so much for sharing your songs and for joining us here today, John.
Sure. Thank you.
So beautiful. I love you. So beautiful. All right. Hope to see you again and again. All right. John Gary, everyone. I'm going to mute you now, my friend. Up next, we have Matthew Crow. First of all, I'll tell you John Gary's from Stowe, Ohio. That's the northeast part of Ohio that he was referencing. Not too far from Cleveland. I love Cleveland, by the way. I have a lot of friends there. I have some friends I play music with. But anyways, back to Matthew Crow is up next. He's from Pittsburgh. And on deck, following Matthew, will be Orange G, who has been tweeting everyone's spots here, as he usually does. Thank you, Orange G, for spreading the love on Twitter. And then in the hole is Dave Strauss from Glendora, California, another left coaster. So here we go. Matthew Crow, you are up next. Get you unmuted. All right,
Cherylann.
I can hear you. Hello. How you doing
Hi,
tonight?
how you doing?
I'm enjoying the music. Everybody's been so wonderful tonight. Such wonderful songs.
Yeah, it was nice to hear. It was nice, that dedication, to hear. What was the guy's name again?
Jeff
Mike.
Holt.
Oh, Jeff Holtz. Yeah.
Jeff Holt. Yes.
Yeah, I actually never met him, but yeah, it was really nice.
Hambone's was his place, and he had us doing the open mic there every Tuesday, and we had rotating hosts. I was the 5th Tuesday host, which means I wasn't there every month. I only get to be there once every few months. But he had music there and comedy and lots of entertainment every night of the week, just about. We had Sundays filled with family entertainment, and he was always there, and he said he needed to entertain himself, so he invited everybody to come and share what they could share there at Hambone's. And before that, he was bouncing from venue to venue since I knew him in 1998. He's always been bringing people together to make music and share stories and comedy and all that. So thank you for appreciating.
Yeah.
So you kind of get to know him through this open stage and the
absolutely. And I'd gone to the bluegrass brunch that Hambone's had on Sundays like twice, and I thought that was really cool.
All right. Well, what are you ready to share for us here today? Thank you, Matthew,
I'm just going to play some. What's that?
Thank you for acknowledging Jeff's part in all of this.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's why we wouldn't be here, would we?
That's right.
So, yeah, very grateful. And grateful. I've been playing this Hambone's open mic for the last month and a half. Maybe not quite every week, but I've been enjoying it, and it's getting my blood pumping, and playing music. And I'm going to play a song that Actually, I kind of was leaving off my song list for a while because it can kind of be provocative a little bit, but it's not meant to be. It's just songwriting. So, anyways, it's called Hey Leader. I wrote it about 2 years, year and a half ago. So, here we go. I want to make sure I'm not too loud on the tachymeter. All right. Well, we tried to tell you what you could do, but you don't listen to a word we say. You paint your face just like a clown. Take a look around, we're laughing at you. And if you win, doesn't mean you got to stay. So if you change your mind, please just go Hey leader, we need you to show us where to go. But I don't think you know the way. No need to try so hard to impress yourself and everybody else. And if you lose, there'll probably be a big parade. I'm sure you won't join in. Please just go Bright orange, big brain, mushroom just insane. That's what the history books will say. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna bring it down a little now. This song I wrote recently, and that's why I'm clipping up the words. So It's really meaningful to me, this song. I got divorced a while ago now. It's like 5 years ago, and the divorce song finally came to me. So it took 5 years, but that's fine. So this song's called Goodbye. Maybe you were right, and maybe you were lonely. Don't you know it now? Everybody's right, and everyone is crazy. Please don't fight while you're out of sight. I'm talking about the distance so far, can't come back. It's much too hard. No, I don't love you anymore. Well, you can do for you, and I can do for me. Someday I hope you know it's good for me and you. Don't you see it now when you're out of sight? I'm talking about the distance so far, can't come back. It's much too hard. No, I don't love you anymore. Show them who you are, now that I can't hurt you. Baby, drive that car a million miles away. Well, you're out of sight. I'm talking about the distance so far, can't come back. It's much too hard. No, I don't love you. Please stop waiting. Life is gonna pass you by. Don't be hating. Please just go and give it a try. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks, guys.
And thank you, Matthew. Sometimes it takes a little while to figure out how to say goodbye and come to terms with things. That was a beautiful song.
Thank you,
Say
Cherylann.
so. Yes, very beautiful. And wow, that song before that was so powerful. Great songwriting.
Thank you.
Great songwriting. How can people find those songs and whatever else you have to share out there?
You can find some of the songs on Bandcamp. and it's just Matthew Crowe, MattheWCrowe, on Bandcamp, and then
So
Matt Crow Music on Instagram. That's pretty much it for now, which is MatCro Music on Instagram. No, sorry, MatCro Music on Instagram.
CRO, no W.
Yeah, it's just I'm actually going to change my Instagram name. I think I'm going to change it to Crow Music, so just CROWE Music, but as of now.
And what was your Bandcamp? So bandcamp.com.
Matthew Crowe, yeah, just one word, small case.
Matthew C-R.
An E on the end of Crow, like Russell Crowe, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, you got to get them all in line.
he's my brother.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing your songs with us, Matthew.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.
Glad to be here at Hambones. Glad it's still going,
Yes, we're keeping it alive. Yay. All right. Well, I'm going to mute you and move on down the line. All right. Here we go.
Hey, Cherylann, if you could
Yes.
turn up just a little bit, you are running low.
Oh my goodness, how did that? It's because I'm not singing powerfully, right?
Right. You turned it down when you were singing, and now you forgot to turn it back up again.
Yes, I'm getting that nighttime voice. I'm waking up at 6 a.m. these days, so at this time of night I start to speak softly. Do I sound better now?
Yes, but you carry a
Okay,
big
very
stick.
good. What's that?
You carry a big stick. You speak softly, but carry a big stick.
You're reminding me of 4-H camp when we used to carry a spirit stick. If we yelled loud enough, our tribe got to have the spirit stick and paint the stick for our day of the week. Anybody here familiar with 4-H camp?
Nope.
No. I grew up on a farm, so we had horses and dogs, and we were in 4-H. So, anyways, enough about me.
Yes,
Let's
get
hear
out of your
about
personal
Orange.
life and into the list.
Yes, back to the list. Enough about me. It's time for Orange G. And after Orange G on deck, we have Dave Strauss. And then in the hole after Dave, we have Terry Crabell. So you guys get ready. And Orange G, I will unmute you. And it is time for you to share what you have to share tonight. Why is it that I have to click on unmute like 3 times before the hand goes away? Then I see the arrow. There we go.
It takes them that long to actually click it on their side. You have to wait. Just do it once.
Okay.
If you do it twice, then you could end up muting them again. And then we play that dance. Right, OG?
That's right. How are you doing, Cherylann? You're doing an awesome job. It's so good to see you.
Oh, thank you so much. So great to see you too.
I'm gonna play a couple songs I wrote tonight. September is an interesting time. Like a year ago, I wrote the song that I'm gonna play, it came out of spending time at Hambones with you all. It was one of the first songs I wrote in the pandemic, and actually Terry Crabell, who's in here and gonna play, did the artwork for that song. It's a beautiful artwork for the track, and it's called Orion Zero. It goes like this. Stand and draw an arrow knot. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Illuminate an empty street as I make my way onto my new location. The hunt is on. black swan. You chase it across the night sky. The arrows fly, but so does time. It can't be stopped or bottled up. It keeps on moving forward. Months go by, switching time. It's 4:00 in the morning. Identity is new to me. New shoes to walk in, new songs to sing. We compare notes and anecdotes of our elusive quarry and its unknown beauty. My arrow flies just like time, moving towards disorder, lost lullabies, spent in the evening. Navigate and circulate several times around the sun. We meet in the morning for Judgment Day, where you will weigh my collected treasures. Did they bring you pleasure? What have you done, my prodigal son? Did you waste your time on friends and fine wine? In the back of trucks, just looking up at your judge and jury. Sandra, you only get one shot at this life. I'll see you again in the morning. Thank you. It's time for that patented instrument change that I like to do. So this is a song I wrote a couple of weeks ago. I took a songwriting class, schoolistsong.org, with the lead singer of this band. It's a really cool band I like, called Hand Habits. And yeah, so like I think deadlines really helped me out because working on these assignments, like I uploaded the song like 2 minutes before class because I had to finish it, and a song got finished, and so really helps. This song's called "A Good Punching Bag." It goes like this. Walk on this island, I feel nothing, nothing between us, I really do. He likes the dissection, flying a bottle, sitting wingless and asked to smile. But I saw it coming like a drink on a plane, rolling up towards me so slowly up the lane. They say a good punching bag never gets out of the way. So why don't you hit it straight? Lasting impression, constant pressure, mold to transgress the past crimes. You're like a magician, folding time. Couple of words, and I'm back in the kitchen. I saw it coming like a drink on a plane, rolling towards me so slowly up the lane. They say a good punching bag never gets out of the way. So why don't you hit it straight? Sometimes I wonder if you and I were not the same. After all, we both have them to blame. Found out different ways to process all the pain. just don't want you to become the thing you hate. But I saw it coming like a drink on a plane, rolling up towards me so slowly up the lane. They say a good punching bag never gets out of the way. So why don't you? So why don't you? So why don't you hit it straight? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Orange G. Clever song.
Thanks. I'm really glad you liked it.
I saw it coming like a drink on a plane. That was the words, right? That was that lyric?
That was definitely it. Yeah. That was
one
the
of the
hook.
Yeah, Punching Bag is great. Great song. And the one that you wrote before that was awesome too. And what is that behind you? Is that a gong? Or is that a light?
It's a wicker thing that my wife bought at some point and then discarded, and I put Christmas lights in it so that I had something interesting in my background.
It's great. All right. Well, great to see you and great to hear you, my friend.
Thank you so much. Great seeing you too.
All right. We are coming around to Dave Strauss is up next. I see you're sitting there all ready to go. And after Dave Strauss will be Terry Krebel from Erie, Pennsylvania. I go to Erie every couple of weeks. You guys get some crazy weather from the lake. Oh, my goodness. And then after Terry will be Shadow and then the lightning round. Looking forward to hearing Terry and Shadow and Dave Strauss right now. Let's get you unmuted. All right, here we go, Dave.
Thanks for hosting, Cherylann. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. My pleasure. Great to see you too.
And I love the tribute song.
Thank you.
You know, it's I never did get a chance to meet Jeff, but to be honest, if it weren't for this virtual open mic, I wouldn't have met most of the people here. So I got to give a shout out to Victory for keeping this going. It's a really great way to network with other songwriters in places that you would probably not otherwise travel to.
Indeed. I wish Victory was here tonight, but I know she'll be watching the stream afterwards on YouTube.
Cool.
So,
Well, anyway, I'm going to start off with a song from my album, Legend in My Own Mind. This is a song I wrote for a good friend of mine that I haven't seen in a very long time. The song's called Shining Star. shining star. The first time I laid eyes on you, there was something I could see in you. You were born to be a shining star. You were born to be exactly who you are. You are. All right, thank you. And I'm going to, if I hit the right button here, do a quick instrument change here. Okay, this is a new song. And I know probably most of you have heard this before, but I'm going to play it anyway. It's called Jailbait. Never thought that you Thanks.
And thank you, Dave Strauss. What kind of piano are you playing? It sounds so big and full and warm and wonderful.
Well, that's a MIDI patch. It's just a controller here. I know it's off camera, but yeah,
Oh, it sounds great. You got all
the
the switches
tricks
and
are in the
buttons and everything.
electronics. So,
You have all the settings set just right. It sounded great.
no, thank you. And if you guys want to find me, I actually do a live stream show every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live simultaneously. You can find all my links and many more in my link tree, which is at Flat Cat Records. And I will drop that in the chat momentarily. Thanks.
Flat Cat Records. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Dave. Dave Strauss. We'll get you that link. We'll put that link in the YouTube as soon as he puts it in the Zoom link here. All right. So, up next, we have Terry Krebel and then Shadow. I'm curious about the artwork that you did, Terry, for Orange G's song. Do you have it handy by any chance? So you can't flash it up on the screen for us. All right, I pushed ask to unmute.
Hey, it's on my iPad is what I drew it on, and that is dead at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been lazy about it. And, yeah.
I should have asked Orange G to flash it up for us.
Yeah, you can just check out the song, and
how
it has the artwork on it.
True. Yes. What was the name
From
of the
Orange
song?
G's link tree. He has to remind me because all I remember is it's a link tree, and it's
okay. Well, Orange G's link tree is in the YouTube chat, so y'all can find it that way. All right, and I will put this. All right, so Terry Krebel, what do you have to share with us here today?
just some other people's songs. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on, and I've been I don't know. I don't like talking about my personal life too much. Actually, last week I was like right next to John Gary. My band played a show out in Akron, Ohio, at a little venue called the Vortex. It was pretty cool.
Oh, nice. I like Akron.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice venue and stuff. Got a lot of new fans, sold a ton of merch and stuff, so it was cool.
Nice. It's good to be out playing again, huh?
Yeah. I think we're playing New Jersey in October is our next show. Like we try not to play out too much anyways, kind of make the demand for us, because we spend most of our time writing, and I don't like to sound cocky and stuff, but it's impossible not to when I say this kind of stuff. But we play music unlike any other band out there, any other metal band, and we all work our fucking asses off to write the absolute best music that we can. And just like, it's always going to be stuff that, like, I'm more proud of that than like any piece of art I've ever drawn or anything else I've ever done. I'm more proud of, like, you might not be able to understand my lyrics right at first, but like I'm proud of them. They all tell stories. They all don't mimic, like, I make sure none of like my patterns mimic others. Like I try to just do more, like work harder, do better than anything I've ever heard prior. So we call ourselves scrap metal. It's kind of a blend of all the metals. We're sort of like a steel, or like something, an alloy in that effect. But we just call our music scrap metal. But yeah, Gelatin Skeleton, you can look us up on YouTube, or you can look up my name on YouTube, Terry Krebel. I'm the one who posts a lot of
Gelatin Skeleton. How do you spell gelatin?
Gelatin. Exactly. Everything's spelled exactly as it should be.
Phonetically correct?
Yes. Well, I mean, grammatically correct. All right, but I'm going to play two songs that are both pretty bummer, because I've been in a pretty bummer mood. The first one's called Lostin', and it's the secret song off of a CD by Glassjaw, but it's played on the piano, and I transcribed it to guitar a long time ago. So here's that. Fraudulent miracles paint miracle seamship, rice paper princess gets too far flinches. There we go. In the mist above perfection, rain. Whoa. All right, hold on, guys. It's been a minute. In the mist above perfection, rain on the parade, muse crowding daylight, and a horn's little hood of a sing. Never the two shall meet, said the tiger to his greatest fan. The amount of love you wish to give is more than I can stand. And now you leave me in defeat, leave me a battered, broken man. The amount of love you wish to give is more than I can stand. Now I have you where I want you. I know that you are listening. This is my chance to tell you everything. My chance to tell you I love you, but I've waited too long. Now the song is over. 'Cause now the song is over. The joke is because you had plenty of time. All right, anyways. Drink Hey, thanks, guys. That one was me versus Maradona versus Elvis by the band Brand New. If you ever want to check it out, the better versions.
Nice covers, Terry.
Thanks.
Can you please type your link for people to find you in the Zoom chat so I can share it on YouTube? Tell
just
everybody
Gelatin
once again.
Skeleton. It's Gelatin. Gelatin Skeleton is Skeleton. And then we have a fun acoustic cover band of our original stuff called Skeleton Gelatin, which is just, you just take the first two letters of each and just switch them. So we want to go and, like, when we go on tour, we go to like a coffee shop and play an acoustic set in the morning, and then the metal club and friggin' play our real set at night.
It's nice to
Double
be able
money.
to offer different versions of yourself.
Yeah. It's been a plan of mine for a long time. Check it out. You want to hear? This is my ultimate plan for a band. For like, if you're like, I'm out to make money. So, my best friend back in high school, he and I'm sorry, I'm just like eating up some time with this, but it's a good one. He was like, dude, we should make a metal band, based off of American Psycho. It should be called what's it? Oh my God, why is it failing me right now? It's the restaurant that they're all trying to get into. Oh my God, Dorsia. Yeah, he's like, we should start a metal band called Dorsia, which is the restaurant that they're all like, oh yeah, I got reservations for Dorsia. But then I went and I saw a Parks and Recreation episode where Tom Haverford says, think about a bar that's open 2 nights a year called Eclipse. And he's like, a cover charge, $500. So I was like, dude, let's do that. Let's like start a band called Dorsia, like make like 3 albums, put them out there, like, over time, never play any shows, and then be like, okay, we're playing a show. First show that we play, we get all the tickets for, we make sure. I was like, and then like we sell 10 of them, only 10, like 10 tickets for $50 each. And then every other one is given away to friends of the band on the strict condition that they wear like their best clothes. Like, I mean, I would have them under contract on this, like that they're going to be dressed up in suits and as fancy as possible. And they're going to ignore the band playing entirely. They're just going to sit there and drink and eat their food.
And wear
like,
Eclipse glasses.
Yeah, as fancy as you can dress, like the fanciest shit you own, like wear it and just ignore the band. Don't get down to any throwdowns. Don't acknowledge the people who actually bought the tickets. Just do that, like do that once and then wait, just like no more shows for another 3 years, and then come out and it's like $100 a ticket this time, 15 people, and all the rest still go to all your friends, like who just ignore everything, like make sure there's like a couple given out to press and stuff like that.
Sounds like a great plot for a movie.
Right, but like that would bring people the fuck out. So you play a stadium show the first time, like, it would be sold out so quick.
You'd have to have a lot of friends.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like a hometown show, I could do it. Like,
No, I meant for the stadium show.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. I'd make sure that like most of the tickets were legit on that. I couldn't afford that.
Indeed.
But that's a great idea for like to get like popular quick, right? You force your own. I don't know. It's like forming the market by forcing your own scarcity.
It's an interesting plan. Plan.
Dorsia, dude. Like you could write that in the metal font so easy. Like Dorsia. Yeah. Try getting tickets to now. Don't try to getting reservations to Dorsia now. You fucking. What's he say? You something fuck, and then he chops him with the axe. You've seen American Psycho? That's the part when he kills Fancy Boy, the handsome one. Whatever.
Well, we should move along to Shadow. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, enjoy Shadow, guys. He's
wonderful
great.
Plan. Crazy, wacky plan. That's awesome. Thank you, Terry Krebel. All right, let's jump along to Shadow. Is up next, and then on deck is A Few Missing Pieces, who I see is in the dark right now. All right, and then after that, we're going to be jumping into the lightning round, where we have 5 folks here who are ready to do one song for our lightning round, one song each, not one song all together. That would be quite a technological feat to try to get everybody to perform together, but no, one after another would be 5 of them. I see you're looking at me like, what are you talking about, Wes?
Yeah.
I'm just rambling. All right, so Shadow, let me unmute you here. We are ready for you. What do you have to share with us here tonight, Shadow? Oops, I asked to unmute. I'll try again. I hope I didn't push the button too many times.
Okay, I'm unmuted now.
There you are.
My microphone looks like it's going up into the red, but that's okay. I'm just going to mute my microphone. Let's see if I press all of these buttons, how loud this is.
You're pressing all the buttons. Oh, my goodness.
Wes immediately says turn it down.
No. It was just me.
Oh.
Pressing
Was
all
his
the
original
buttons.
sound turned on? Because we're not hearing much of anything.
Uh-oh. That's what happened. I only had like 20 minutes to get set up, and I had technical difficulties. It took up 10 of them.
That's better.
Okay, that's probably about as loud as I'm going to get, so I think the guitar will be all right.
Yeah.
So let's turn all of the buttons off to start, and I'm going to go ahead and actually just, I'm going to take the microphone back. You don't need my voice to be that loud. I'm just going to mute it and go.
All right, let's go, Shadow.
Okay, I'll stop there. And thank you all, and we'll see you around.
Thank you so much, Shadow. That was very relaxing and exhilarating at the same time.
I appreciate it.
How can people find you? How can people
Twitch,
find your music online?
You cannot really find any music of me out there, but you can find me twitch.tv/MWDA Shadow.
Okay,
And you
can you
can
put
find me
that
there.
in the Zoom chat too so I can copy it and paste it in the YouTube chat as well?
Yes, I will do that right
Thank
here
you
in
so
one
much.
sec.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Thanks for joining. Whoops. All right. That was Shadow, and up next is A Few Missing Pieces. Love the name. Let's get you unmuted. And after A Few Missing Pieces, we have the lightning round. Dave Strauss, Jimmy Yamaguchi, John Gary, and Nancy Phillip.
How am I doing, Wes?
You can go for just a little bit more.
How's that?
That's
How's
good.
the vocal? How's the vocals? Vocals good?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I always had this tune playing in my head. The echo is probably the delay, so don't worry about that. Coming into town on Tuesday nights, get the windows down, the sunroof open, especially when it's a warm night, and the music starts playing in your head. So I'd always enjoy that. Sometimes, if you turn the radio up just enough that you barely hear it, then all kinds of astronomical things will be like bouncing around inside your head, and it's really cool from all the noise and the white noise and stuff. So I'm going to start with that one, then I'm going to go into one that I started writing before I ever set foot in Hambones, and it goes back a ways. So I'm going to be coming in on the Parkway West, and then I'm going to take the next exit. So perilous, still so far away. Spinning the same circles for lifetimes, going from here to there, only back to here again. We escape these burning rivers, cold concrete, cold steel. There's only one lane out of here. Get off on goes a long, long way. A long, long way. Gotta break loose from these endless loops. Gone nowhere in break. It's the common strands born in our hearts and life until our bellies hurt and cry the tears till we laugh and build the bridges to that better place we're all dreaming of. A peaceful, happy neighborhood. We gotta escape these burning rivers, cold concrete, cold steel. The only one lane out of here. Take the next exit and turn on. Take the next exit and turn on love. Crossing over John L's Bridge, all the lights are green. Roll all your windows down and feel the love all around. Love everywhere. Push the pedal to 11 and get off on love. sticks it up ahead and get off on Thank you.
All right, a few missing pieces. Thank you so much for your song.
Thanks. Good to see you, Cherylann.
Good to see you too. How can people find you on the internet and in the world?
You can't.
You can't. They got to come back here and hope that you're back,
much.
right?
Either that or Mr. Smalls once in a while. So.
Mr. Smalls on Mondays, huh?
Yeah.
All
So
right,
thanks,
good.
man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jeff has been a major part of my life too, as far as my musical, art goes and stuff like that. One of the good guys.
Indeed he was. And we're celebrating his birthday today. I'm so glad you're able to be here for the celebration today. Yay.
Cool.
Well, we are going into the lightning round, so if you'd like to jump on the lightning round to do one more song, let Wes know, okay?
Okay. All right, thanks.
Right. Thank you. All right, the button worked. Okay. All right. If you're just joining in, I'm Cherylann Hawk, and I am the Fifth Tuesday host here at the Hambone's virtual open mic on Zoom. And I used to be the Fifth Tuesday host at the Brick and Mortar Hambone's venue in Lawrenceville. And we are celebrating the proprietor of Hambone's, Mr. Jeff Holt's birthday today. And keeping the love flowing with the help of Lissvictory and all the crew here, Wes and Nick Graybeal. And where has Nick been? I haven't seen him the last 2 times I've hosted.
He's shown up once in a blue.
Okay.
He's still alive. We know that.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. I wish I could have heard him here tonight, but we've been keeping the dream flowing. We've created quite a community that Jeff started many, many years ago, and so happy to be a part of this and be able to be here tonight. Getting ready for the lightning round now. I'm going to skip being the beginning of the lightning round. I will sing a song to say farewell at the end of the night. So for now, let's move along to the first on the list of the lightning round. Dave Strauss is up first, and then on deck will be Jimmy Yamagishi, and then in the hole is John Gary. All right, welcome back, Dave.
All right, coming back. So I thought I'd do another piano song since you like the sound of my piano.
It's such a nice warm sound.
This one's called Punk Rock Girl. get you to like me. All of my dreams would come true. And I would be truly happy. Punk rock heaven here with you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Dave. I like the contrast of the mosh pit and the punk rock girl and the piano. Great song.
Thanks.
All right, make sure y'all subscribe to Dave Strauss's YouTube channel if you'd like to hear more. Flat Cat Records. The link is in the YouTube chat. Thanks so much for joining us, Dave. All right, up next in the lightning round is Jimmy Yamagishi. He's back. And then on deck is John Gary. And then after John Gary in the hole is Nancy Kalel, who is our sponsor for Zoom this month. Thank you so much, Nancy, for being our sponsor and making it possible. So let's unmute you, Jimmy.
Here we go.
Are. Welcome back.
It's an autobiographical song. Born and raised in East LA, a clash of culture in my brain. But that's what makes me who I am when I'm playing with the band. Japanese mariachi, I play bass, I play guitar. Happiness, my inspiration. The music's in my heart. Sometimes words get turned around. Canciones for canciones. Songs about my underwear. I don't think anybody cares. Japanese mariachi, I play bass, I play guitar. Happiness, my inspiration. The music's in my heart. Japonés mariachi, guitarras y guitarrón. Alegrías que lo inspira, música en mi corazón. Chicharrones and sushi too, a part of me and a part of you. If we all can't get along, we can put it in a song. Japonés mariachi, guitarras y guitarrón. Alegrías que inspira, música en mi corazón. Happiness, my inspiration. I play bass, I play guitar. Japanese mariachi, I play wherever you are. Thanks. Oh, and Nancy and I are playing on Friday somewhere. So, right? Yeah, it'll be fun.
In real life, you're playing somewhere.
In real life, at a coffee house. It's got a weird coffee house, art thing, B&B. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Somewhere out there on the left coast, huh?
Yep.
Which part?
In Azusa.
In Azusa. How close to LA is that? Is that one of the suburbs?
I don't know. Nancy knows more. It's in her neighborhood, actually. So.
All right. Well, she's up after John, so you can tell us a little bit more about that, Nancy, when you're up. All right. And Jimmy, I saw you did a show with Nalini the other day.
Yep.
I saw
a
bit of a live stream, and she started her stream after you had played. Did you live stream as well?
Not that particular show, but
okay. 'Cause she said, "Thank you, Jimmy Yamagishi." Yeah. I was like, "Oh, I didn't get to hear him."
Thanks.
All right, thank you so much. I love your autobiographical song. It's great.
Thank you.
All right, good to see you, my friend. All right, up next we have John Gary and then Nancy Kalau. All right, John, let me unmute you. Here we go.
Okay.
You're up, John.
This is not my song. It's a traditional. It's based on a Scottish folk song. It's called "The Water Is Wide."
Water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, for love is gentle and love is kind. The sweetest flower, when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like morning dew. There is a ship, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. The water a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I, and both shall row, my love and I.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, John Gary. What a beautiful song. Did you say you wrote that and it's based on a traditional?
No, that's based on a very old Scottish folk song called Wailing, Wailing, and it's been kind of anglicized, and The Water is Wide has been done by multiple artists over the years, over the decades.
Okay.
So I really like that song.
The Water is Wide. What a great song and what a beautiful rendition. Thank you so much for sharing, John. All right, I'm going to mute you and move along to Nancy. Looking forward to hearing you again and again, John. Thank you. All right, Nancy Kalal is up next, our sponsor for our Zoom and making this possible this month. Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome. The gig that Jimmy was referring to earlier is actually, it's at the Mantra Coffee. It's called Mantra Coffee. It's a coffee house. It's kind of like a place like Friends in a way. It's very laid back, and they're having a bunch of vendors there that are going to sell their wares and so forth. And we're going to provide music for them from 4 p.m. until 9 p.m. And it's at 615 North San Gabriel Avenue in Azusa, California, Mantra Coffee. And it's just, have coffee, tea, have a nice beverage and relax and shop and music. I mean, nothing better than music and shopping. So we're going to have Jimmy and Catherine Beck is joining us, singer-songwriter, and myself.
Is this the workshop that Jimmy put the link in the?
Yeah, it's not a workshop. It's actually just it's a retail business. It sells coffee and tea and things like that, and they're having little vendors come and sell their different things like handmade greeting cards and all kinds of stuff. So we're providing music for them while people come and shop and have coffee and tea and things like that.
And it's being archived on SongNet on YouTube, right?
No, that's not going to be archived. That's a whole separate thing that Jimmy's doing.
What
separate.
Jimmy was talking about is different.
It's separate. Okay. And so that's this Friday. That is the 3rd of September. Gosh, already September. Anyway, this song is, to end this for myself, it's called Just Promises. And the inspiration came from the breakup of the 26-year marriage of Miss Reba McEntire a few years back, when she was very surprised by the love of her life. Her husband, Narvel, decided he didn't want to be married anymore, and so she had nothing she could do about it. He ended it. So from her story, I watched her discuss it on TV. I decided to write a song about it from my own perspective, just called Just Promises. That long ago promise, till death do us part, lasted 26 years and a day. Thinking, what was the point of that paper we signed, while watching you walk away? Promises, promises, cake and champagne, from tuxedos and silk to a ball and chain. Promises, just promises. We've been together too long just to fail. I said it over and over again. Well, you can't change the spots on a leopard, you said. Words I can't comprehend. Promises, promises, cake and champagne, from tuxedos and silk to a ball and chain. Promises, just promises. Now my chapter 1 is chapter 2. Still these pages are empty without you. Promises, promises, cake and champagne, from tuxedos and silk to a ball and chain. Promises, just promises. Promises, just promises. Thank you, everybody. Had a great time tonight.
Beautiful, Nancy. Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Cherylann.
much. Nancy Khalil, everyone. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Khalil.
Oh, no.
Seeing the L at the I think. Nancy Khalil, thank you.
K-E-L-E-L, Khalil.
Khalil. Got it. All right, one of our many left coasters. All right, so we have come to the end of our list for tonight's Hambone's virtual open mic on Zoom. I'm going to sing a song to say farewell and thank Jeff Holt on his birthday for being a part of my life and a part of so many people's lives and bringing us all together so that we could all be a part of each other's music and keep the love a-flowing and growing. So, let me make sure yep, I'm still turned on. Let's put a little splash. I'm Cherylann Hawk, and Wes, can you throw my link tree on the YouTube chat? I haven't said anything about where people can find me besides here. I've been helping everybody else spread the love, and I have kind of forgotten about myself. I'm all over the place too, so you can find all my links on the link tree /Cherylann Hawk. And this song is on 3 different CDs, 3 different versions with different people on every one of them. It's a song that I'll probably record many more times in my life because it has many meanings for different phases and stages. It's on my CD Bare Earth with piano. It's on Casting Earth with a full band. There's, I think, 9 of us on that particular version, and there's maybe 4 of us, including Brad Yoder on saxophone and Nathan Wilson on fretless bass and Rob Grano on congas and my friend P.E. James on vocals on my Live at Moondogs album. That's my favorite. So here we go. Thank you, Jeff Holt, for being a part of the music and helping us to be part of each other's lives. are part of me that I forever tried to be. You are part of me I thought was missing. Part of me that's not as smart and not as keen and not so sharp was awakened by you. Now your music's in my heart. You are part of me now. You are part of me now. You are part of me now. So I sing for you this song. You are in the words I speak and what I wear and what I eat. You are in the words that keep me guessing. Oh, in the course of happiness, you are a part I must confess. You flow through my body now, 'cause you have touched my soul. You are part of me now. You are part of me now. You are part of me now. So I sing for you this song. 'Cause you are part of me. I got your groove in every beat. You are part of me. Your groove is in my heart. You are part of me. I feel your funk in every beat. You are part of me. You are part of me now. You are part of me. I got your groove in every little beat. Yes, you are part of me. Your groove is in my heart. You are part of me. I feel your funk in every beat. You are part of me. You are part of me now. And the music says that this is not so long. Yay. It's not so long. It's just farewell for now. Thank you, Wes Mason, for making all this work out for us technologically and so tonight. And thank you all for joining us here in the Zoom and performing tonight. And thank you to all of you who joined us on YouTube. It's been quite a pleasure. The month of September is going to be dedicated to Jeff Holt. That's the month that we lost him and Hambones last year. So we are going to pay tribute for an entire month and for eternity. So much love and many blessings to you all. Enjoy the rest of your night. Rest well and dream sweetly. Much love and many blessings.